So welcome everybody to our behind the scenes video for our New York episode. This episode's a little bit special because I got to have all my brothers and sisters in it with me, along with the rest of the cast. So I'm David Todd Jeremiah, and I just let's get this thing going, guys.
Hi, I'm Grace Ann Jeremiah. I'm David Todd's sister, and I'm also Bradley's twin.
I'm Zandy. I'm the youngest sibling of the family.
I'm Brad or Bradley. Doesn't really matter whichever one you want to say.
When you see him,
yeah. If you ever see me walking around,
you got two options.
Yeah. But no, he's my older brother, and I love him a lot.
I'm Rudd. I'm one of the camera operators.
I'm CJ, and I'm the director of this project.
I'm your host. We've all been to New York a ton of times. It's our grandparents' favorite place to go, except for New York. Except for
my grandfather
New
loves it.
Rudd. Yeah. So, okay, everything can exclude Rudd. Rudd's in his own bubble. No. So the four of us have been to New York a lot. I know CJ has been before with other things, Turning Point's done. It was a little tough to kind of go to New York. It's like, okay, we got to have some new experiences. We got to do some things we've never done before. But I don't think that was a problem at all with this trip. We got to see New York in a way that was totally new. And I think the first thing we started off with was trying to get some shots on top of the Marriott Hotel, which was 65 stories up. I think is the
67.
tallest. 67. Okay. Yeah, the tallest hotel in New York City.
Yeah, we got up there, and once we got onto the roof, they had a bunch of bee boxes on the roof where they just kept bees and made their own honey for the hotel.
Yeah, it was super random.
That was funny because we had two people who are allergic to bees on our team.
Had their EpiPens with them.
So that was interesting. And then I guess we were not all a little bit afraid of heights, but when you don't realize when you have you guys go up there, it's a little freaky to look down and try to.
No, I loved it.
And then she's out there just standing up on the second ledge, about to fall off. Everybody's freaking out.
But yeah, she was almost crawling over, standing on these there's electrical box right towards the edge.
Yeah, I feel like if no one kept an eye on her, she was trying to escape. Inside of this.
Yeah, that's how it felt. Grace Ann, please, just please. My hands already start to sweat and that. And then when she starts doing stuff, I start to shaking, and I'm like, dude, I can't.
You yelled at me to get down 4 or 5 times.
I did. I was like, Grace Ann, this is not funny. I'm freaking out. So then we went down to Times Square to our hotel. We just went and they gave us this little balcony area right overlooking the city. There wasn't too much to that because we were 8 stories high, but it was still just cool to be in Times Square.
Because we had a perfect spot where we could see all the screens and people watch.
I like watching all the play trailers that they have on all of the things.
Yeah, so then I think it was the next day. Might have been a couple of days down the road. I don't know. But we went and we wanted to film some subway shots because, subway is something iconic to New York City. So thought, okay, we get some cool transitions, whatever. So stairs. We walked a lot of stairs trying to just get different shots, different angles.
2 hours straight.
But
we all
some
filmed
great
us going up
shots.
the
That's
same
some awesome
stairs.
Of us
stuff.
walking upstairs.
Yes.
Our stairs
those are the
episode will be
action
airing soon.
That's the one we worked the most on was the stairs.
It was so hot in the subway.
It was. We got some good.
Or us running onto the subway just to run back off.
Yeah. There's the
Stressful.
subway door. We feel the subway door open. The four of us would walk on, then run to the other door and walk off, so they get cool shots and so we get over again and we don't disappear to wherever the next location was.
That's a
So
bummer.
we come up from the stairs. We take a good, nice lunch break, whatever, and we went to Central Park, where we met the pedicab drivers. This big group of guys. We were like, all right, guys, so we're filming. We need 2 of you guys just to, your 2 best drivers, whatever, just to take us through. We wanted to get some cool, weaving shots, all of that. So then Brad and I got paired up, and then the girls got paired up with Ryder, and we just kind of went around Central Park a few times.
I felt so bad for you, CJ and Levi.
Why?
Oh.
You had that 70-pound camera.
Yeah, and you were running.
But it was pretty heavy.
Yeah.
And you guys were running back and forth.
Yeah, we rode in our own pedicab and filmed you guys for a while, and then at one point we hopped off and
Had to run a long
CJ
time.
constantly he's a pretty good communicator, but sometimes he just has plans and doesn't really explain them. So like
Yeah.
he just hopped off and started running. I was like, what are we doing? He's like, oh, we're gonna like run with them. And I was like, what? He like, yeah, we would take off and run like good 100 yards, get ahead of you guys, and you would ride past, and then we'd run again. And
So yeah, after the pedicabs, later that same day we went. We had this like helicopter excursion like planned. So we get on the shuttle and it's like crazy traffic. I think it was rush hour like in New York City.
It
So
was
What actually
full.
happened
Okay, so
was there was
here
a car accident.
Yeah, there was a big old tractor trailer that just flipped over
yeah.
right at the Lincoln Tunnel.
yeah, we were in there for like 2.5 hours, and then eventually he just like pulls over. He's like, "All right, everybody out!" And like opens the door in the middle of the. He's like, "So yeah, we're gonna have to cancel. You guys are gonna have to reschedule. Like we'll refund your money or whatever." But we're like, "Dude, we're here for a week and we have like 2 days left." So
It's a relief, but then
then the final morning, it's like one of the staple shots we wanted to get, like the Brooklyn Bridge. So we decided that Brad and I were gonna start off the episode with the introduction, everything like that, and like the time to meet in the lobby was like 4:30 in the morning.
4:45.
Yeah, 4:45.
something like that.
We met in the lobby of the
Something
hotel,
stupid like that.
so that we could get to this like iconic
right.
Brooklyn/Manhattan Bridge shot, because I didn't know there was 2 of them. So like I was posting on Instagram like, dude, the Brooklyn Bridge, sweet. And then like I look at CJ post one too. He's like, the Manhattan Bridge, and I was like, that gum. So then I like just took mine down. I was like, oh, people will see CJ's or whatever. I don't know. People are gonna be like, yeah, that's not it, dude.
No, but we did a lot of jogging scenes. I think by 8 o'clock we already ran 5.5 miles.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was still asleep by that time.
Yeah, and in the script, I'm like, after a quick morning jog. Not how it was.
Not quick.
So then, that afternoon was our last night in New York. So then we had to try to make up the helicopter flight. So everything went smoothly. I think for the most part, getting back, we said no thank you to the shuttle. We will provide our own way of transportation to get to the helicopters, because
Yes.
we are not going to deal with that again. So yeah, we got there and everything went pretty smoothly getting onto the helicopters. Rudd was trying to get a shot of all of us getting on, and he like had the camera like in the helicopter and was like pulling it out as we were like stepping on. And Rudd was talking to the guy. He's like, yeah, it's like, what kind of shots are okay? He's like, yeah, no, you can pretty much do anything. Just don't go behind this like back window and film through that window. Like that's like, I don't know.
he was
what
like,
the
you
problem
can
was.
do anything. He's like, just don't go behind this window. I was like, dude, I got you.
Yeah.
And then, like the very next shot, like do the pull through, and then like I go like behind the window, like to the back of the helicopter. He's like, dude, what did I just tell you? Like he's just trying to get the shot.
Dude, taking off with that wind, like we were going like 60 miles an hour or something
over
like
100.
that.
On
No.
the way to over Manhattan, he said we reached speeds over 100.
I was
Okay,
up front.
that's
Well, I
cool.
couldn't
So
feel
let's
that.
go with
That's
that.
why we had to put our feet.
Yeah, it's like, but like the side of the helicopter ended like right here, and it's like all of the wind like just poured in like right onto my face, and like I've never had it before. Like my eyes were like just like opening and closing without me controlling it. Like I was sitting there like I can't control my eyelids right now. Like I was just, and I look over like you guys are all fine, and I'm like how are you guys like okay? Like the wind is just like punched me in the face.
Yeah.
I had the best seat in the house up front.
Yeah, for the
I was
first.
so, I was
No,
so
but
fun.
back to what I was saying, like I was sitting right here, Grace Ann was right here, she wanted to put her feet out. I'm like, all right, so I tried to scoot over as much as I could to let Grace Ann put her feet out. And then she's scooting over, I look down and her seatbelt isn't on. I'm like, are you kidding me?
1,500 feet in the air
In a
above
helicopter
New York
with no
City.
doors.
About to hang out of a helicopter with no seatbelt on.
Well, they had that.
And it accidentally came off.
Yeah.
I was like, Grace Ann, buckle back up. She was like, but it was an accident. I was like, I don't care if it was an accident.
I wanted to take my feet
I
out.
was like, yeah, Grace, Grace Ann, buckle up right now. That was like one of those like things where I was like, this is not a joke. This is not funny. Like, I'm freaking out. And I'm like, you need to like buckle up right now. And so I turn around and I'm like, my feet are down, and I look down, and my own buckle is like completely apart. And I was like, oh my god. CJ's like, dude, just finish the shot. You're looking great. Just finish the shot. And I was like, oh my god. Let's start. First of all, is there any other like stories that we didn't touch on that are like anything funny?
Oh, I
about
got
it?
one. one time I was on like the 16th floor, I think, of the hotel we were at, and CJ knew that. So one time he was in the elevator, and it stopped at the 16th floor, and he had the audacity to just assume the person getting on the elevator was me. Why, I don't know, but he was like, oh, it's the 16th floor, it must be Rudd. So he like hides like behind like the doors. And then this poor like mother and her child walk in, and TJ's like, ah! And like jumps out and scares them. Now, ironically, I was behind her, but she got on first, so I witnessed CJ just scare the crap out of this woman and her child. And then he just like, and then I get on behind her, and he's just like laughing, and I was like, dude, apologize. We need to like address what just happened. He's like, sorry. He's like, I know him. I thought it was him. I was like, what? I will say though, I thought it was cool being in New York. I hadn't been in a long time, but being back now, like as a young adult, and just like you get to see so many different people.
Yeah.
Started strong.
It does though, but it opens your eyes. Like, dude, there's people whose lives like are so much different than mine. Like you live your life a certain way. You have the people you interact with, the things that are like valuable to you. But then like there are people who are like completely none of those things are the same. Like like life to them is completely different than like life to us. It's like everyday experiences for us are something that like never happens for them and vice versa.
I think we tend to surround ourselves with people who are pretty like-minded and like us. And so being in a place like New York City for a week, yeah, it just opens your eyes to like people come from all different walks of life, and like just made me think more like, what is life like for these people? Like, where did they come from? What's their story? And like I guess it just made me more sympathetic to different types of people.
I think that pretty much takes care of our New York behind the scenes episode. I'm super glad I got to have some of my family out here with me to do this. Thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, make sure you're subscribing, liking the videos. That really helps us out, get this to more people out there. But yeah, keep watching our stuff. We're gonna keep trying to come out with new videos for you. And yeah, have a good one.